Hi, my name is Elaine Gonzalez, and today we're going to talk about online learning. Now, of course, it wasn't always called online learning. It was called correspondence courses or distance courses, and that started with postal mail. Imagine a horse riding into town to deliver a brown paper parcel to the law student who had to return back to the farm to help the family. The Postal Service was a technology that was used in the early years of distance learning. It was broadened by radio and by television. Lectures delivered using audio and visual methods were synchronous. All the students had to tune in at the same time to hear the information in order to complete the coursework, and that wasn't very convenient. But using the latest technology for distance education isn't a new thing. It's the technology that has changed. Course accessibility has changed with technology. Now courses in schools using online technology use the term online learning. And it's not limited to just the internet. There are blends of technology used aimed to provide the best learning systems to students. So from historical trends, we can see that people wanted access to education, and they still do. It's no surprise that with the internet, online classes and even entire schools became available. From mail-in and radio correspondence courses to internet-based opportunities now, there are so many choices for online access to education. There are state-run schools, district-run schools, multi-district schools, charter schools, national charter schools, international charter schools. There are fully online schools where students attend full-time, and then there are choices for students to take classes a la carte. And not all online courses are 100% online. Some offer blended learning options where there's some face-to-face time. They meet with an instructor face-to-face and with their peers in class. These courses can be synchronous or asynchronous. Asynchronous is the biggest trend because it allows for more freedom for students and for teachers. But let's talk about the ones using an online education. In the past, correspondence courses opened a new world to those seeking education and who couldn't attend physical classes. But it's the same now. Think about elite athletes. Apollo Ono, he did online learning. And this guy, Nelson Mandela, he did distance learning. He earned a law degree from the University of London while he was in prison on Robben Island. According to a research paper called Making the Choice to Go Online, children of parents who are mobile, such as those who serve in the military or whose parents are diplomats, also benefit from online learning. And students who cannot attend a brick and mortar school because of health reasons, they can do online learning to advance their education. There are also students who might be actors or who might live in rural areas, or students who just cannot get enough school. They are advanced students and they need to have accessibility to education as well. Now there is a school, it's an amazing school. It's the Florida Virtual School. It was the first state internet-based school. It opened in 1997, and their AP averages in 12 of their 16 online courses, they actually performed above state qualifying averages. And did I mention that online schools also offer clubs? Students aren't lacking for meaningful social interactions when they attend online. Susan Patrick, who is the president and chief executive officer of the International Association for K-12 Online Learning, stated in an interview in 2010 that virtual education in the form of online courses is the fastest growing sector of education in the United States. But teaching online isn't easy all of the time. Teachers are still teachers and there are still certain responsibilities. However, there are some differences. For example, online distractions for students stop, so the teacher's disciplinary issues stop. One of the great benefits for teachers teaching online is to have that face-to-face interaction with students, one-on-one time face-to-face if they want to use video or if it's a blended course. Students also benefit from seeing their teachers if they're in a blended setting, but also students can take so many different classes that include photography, AP courses, world languages, SAT and ACT prep. And let's talk about hours. Bankers' hours and doctors' hours are the worst. You always need those services when they're not available. In an interview of students regarding online studies, choice is where it was at with them. They thought that was a bonus. They really enjoyed having the freedom to explore the work on their own and when they had the time. And teachers, the same for you. You don't need to take a full day off to go to your 1 o'clock doctor's appointment. However, students and teachers both need to be very organized and need to employ time management techniques. They will have to decide when to complete the work and to take into account the amount of time necessary. And teachers, you're going to have to be prepared to not see other teachers. That is one of the downfalls of online teaching. However, what's good for students to have access online all the time might not be good for teachers. Teachers, you also need to watch out for burning the midnight oil. Don't work 24/7 and put parameters around your work so that you can have a balanced work life. Thank you very much.